Good evening. Welcome to Jefferson Community College's Fall 2019 Commencement. Please remain standing for the posting of the national colors by the members of the Carthage High School Junior ROTC team, commanded by Lieutenant Colonel Paroli and First Sergeant Angelo. The commencement choir will then perform the national anthem, followed by the alma mater.
I now declare the Fall 2019 Commencement open.
Please be seated. I want to thank the members of the Commencement Choir for sharing their talent and enthusiasm with us this evening. College Chaplain Sister Juliana Raymond will now offer the invocation.
Welcome. Commencement celebrates the completion of an educational commitment. Soon-to-be graduates of Jefferson Community College, you give us all reason to celebrate with you. Commencement, perhaps a dream some months or years ago, tonight becomes your reality. Whether your completion comes from hours in our classrooms and labs, or from across the miles with the advantages of technology, tonight you are united in accomplishing your goals. Throughout your journey, you have forged friendships with peers, professors, and staff. In my prayer tonight, I ask for your continued quest for knowledge and the desire to take the spirit and mission of JCC with you wherever you go. May God bless you. Amen.
Thank you, Sister Juliana. Welcome again to the 2019 Fall Commencement of Jefferson Community College. This is the 6th year we have held a ceremony specifically to recognize the many students who complete their degree program in the fall semester. Whether enrolled full-time or part-time, are traditional aged or an adult learner, our students juggle many responsibilities and strenuous course requirements to complete their degrees. I am very pleased to see so many of you here this evening, joined by your family and friends from near and far in celebration of your success. On behalf of the faculty and the entire campus community, I extend congratulations to the students who are to be awarded degrees and certificates this evening. We also extend a very special welcome to parents, spouses, families, and friends of our candidates for graduation, whether you are here with us or watching by closed circuit video in the campus amphitheater. Our ceremony is also being video streamed live across the internet for the benefit of those family and friends who cannot be with us here today. Parents, spouses, children, neighbors, and friends have played an important role in the achievement that we are honoring this evening. They have encouraged and supported you along the way. They have likely been your cheerleaders, your sounding boards, and your counsel through both good times and difficult times. In appreciation for all of those who have helped you to achieve your educational goals, let's give a round of applause. Joining us tonight to celebrate your accomplishments are the members of our stage party. I would ask that each of them stand to be recognized when I introduce them. Members of the college's dedicated and talented Board of Trustees, Nathan Hunter, Chair of the Board, Judith Gentner, Vice Chair of the Board, Rebecca Widrick, Student Trustee, Pamela Beer-Murtha, Michael Crowley, Elizabeth Phipps, David Males, and Eugene Renzi. Also on the platform this evening is Scott Gray, Chair of the Jefferson County Board of Legislators. Jefferson County is the local sponsor for this college. Thomas Finch, Vice President for Academic Affairs. Dr. Corey Campbell, Vice President for Student Affairs. Dr. Daniel Dupe, Vice President for Administration and Finance. From the State University at Potsdam, Dr. Kristen Esterberg, College President, and Dr. Alan Grant, Dean of the School of Education and Professional Studies. From the State University of New York Empire State College, Dr. Nikki Shrimpton, Interim Vice Provost for Academic Affairs. Sister Juliana Raymond, Jefferson Community College Chaplain. Savannah Baker, Student Government President. And rounding out the stage party is our keynote speaker, the Honorable Kim Martisavage, Jefferson County Court Judge and Jefferson alumnus, class of 1972. Please join me as we express our thanks to members of the board and the distinguished members of our stage party. We are pleased to have several special guests with us this evening. I would ask that they stand to be recognized. From the college's sponsor, Deputy Jefferson County Administrator Sarah Baldwin. Representing Assemblyman Ken Blankenbush and the 117th District, Brian Peck. He's the Chief of Staff. Brian is also a member of our Alumni Advisory Council. From Fort Drum, Marianne Vaughn, Education Services Specialist. From the Jefferson Foundation, Barbara Weber, Honorary Director. And from the college's Advisory Council, Mark Thomas, class of 2001, and Philip James, class of 2014. Thank you to all our honored guests for joining us this evening to celebrate our graduates. Jefferson Community College now has more than 22,000 alumni who live and work in communities all across America, as well as locations abroad. Today, we celebrate the 176 students who are expected to complete their degree or certificate program this semester. Can we please give them applause? Today, we are also recognizing those students who are members of the Tau Xi chapter of Phi Theta Kappa. Phi Theta Kappa is the honor society that recognizes students for their academic achievement. These students have distinguished themselves through achieving a grade point average between 3.5 and 4.0. Their scholarly excellence is symbolized by the gold honor stole they wear with their cap and gown. We have 14 Phi Theta Kappans graduating this fall. Would all the Phi Theta Kappa members of the graduating class please stand to be recognized? At this time, I would like to recognize two honors programs participants. Honors program students demonstrate commitment to academic excellence through the pursuit of enhanced study in honors courses and in-class honors projects. Would Carly Ray Wood and Freshta Sharifi please stand so we can recognize you for your outstanding academic achievements? As many of you know, in addition to the exceptional relationship this college enjoys with area schools and the community we serve, Jefferson Community College has a special relationship with Fort Drum and the 10th Mountain Division. Fort Drum soldiers and family members are an integral part of this college community. Among those meeting degree requirements this fall are 5 active duty and 25 veteran soldiers. Those graduates are wearing a red, white, and blue cord to signify their military service. For your contributions to this nation and to the quality of the life of this college, we thank you. Will those students, faculty, and staff who are wearing red, white, and blue cords please stand for a round of applause. At this time, I ask Vice President Thomas Finch to come up and introduce our student speaker.
Good evening. This is a very special day for graduates, your family, and your friends. Congratulations to all the members of the class of fall of 2019 for achieving your goal of a college education. Good luck in future endeavors and your career. Each commencement, I have the distinguished honor to introduce the student speaker. I have had the opportunity to sit in a work group for the academic calendar with your speaker and are very familiar with a number of her successes listed in this program. She's a focused student leader who, when called upon, serves her fellow students and the college. As a member of the women's volleyball team as well as PTK, she truly exemplifies a scholar athlete. This is a distinction I hold in the greatest of regard. With this distinction, she has been able to compartmentalize, multitask, and prioritize. Mastery of those 3 things will go a long way toward a successful career in life. Please join me in a round of applause for your student speaker this evening, Student Government President Savannah Baker.
Good evening. I would like to begin by saying that speaking in front of my peers tonight is truly an honor. I can see the excitement for the future and the sense of accomplishment beaming from your faces, knowing all your hard work has finally paid off, and I can hardly wait until it's my turn next semester for me to feel the way you all are tonight. To the faculty and staff, thank you for everything you've made possible for these students today. Without our professors, on-campus tutoring staff, advisors, and facilities, our campus would be very different, so thank you all for providing us with the outstanding learning environment that we have. Your time here at JCC has truly put you ahead of students at other colleges. For many of you, you are here through scholarships, grants, and Excelsior. You have had to take out much less student loans than your friends in other places, and this will pay dividends back to you in the future. Depending on your next step from here, whether you're off to a 4-year, to the workforce, or into the service, know that you have made the right choice for your own individual path. When we were asked why we chose JCC, I'm sure the majority of us said it was going to be a money saver, having no idea the friendships and relationships that would blossom here in our time. Being at a community college, many of us are still going to classes with our high school best friends. Our parents are still able to make it to important and sporting events, and we were able to stay in the community that we all know and love so well. To students that chose to come here from outside the community, you've seen a bit of what the North Country has to offer. We have a large number of students here from New York City, and what an amazingly fast-paced way of life that is. And then you come here to a slowed-down way of life where you probably even saw your first cow for the first time, and boy, do we have plenty of those. To those of you who came to us through Fort Drum, I am so sorry if you were stationed anywhere that was anything other than the frozen tundra. For many of our student athletes, JCC has given you a chance to further your athletic career. I know personally for me, if I weren't here, I would have never played past the high school level. To several of our athletes, this is only the beginning for you. You have laid the groundwork for your next adventure by the amazing seasons that we all have had. For example, but certainly not limited to, the members from last year's women's basketball team. Y'all made a name for yourselves and did fantastic by winning the MSAC championship. This year's women's volleyball team, wow, what a season did we have. We won MSAC, we won regionals, and we made it all the way to nationals, though we would not have accomplished this without the unmatched campus-wide support we received. I'll leave you all with an excerpt from the famous 2012 speech titled, "You're Not Special." It goes as follows. Like accolades ought to be, the fulfilled life is a consequence, a gratifying byproduct. It's what happens when you're thinking about more important things. Climb to the mountain, not to plant your flag, but to embrace the challenge. Enjoy the air. Behold the view. Climb to it so you can see the world, not so that the world can see you. Go to Paris to be in Paris, not to cross it off your list and congratulate yourself for being worldly. David McCullough's message should ring loud and clear, especially right here before the holidays. Take this time to congratulate yourself for your great accomplishment, slow down a bit, and spend time with loved ones. Though I will miss seeing many of you in classes next year, I am so excited to keep in touch and see what all I know you will accomplish. Thank you for having me here today. Here's to the fall class of 2019. Good luck and congratulations. Y'all made it.
Thank you, Savannah. What a wonderful representative you are for Jefferson students. At this time, I will call upon Mr. Nathan Hunter, Chair of the Jefferson Community College Board of Trustees, to introduce our keynote speaker.
It is indeed a privilege to introduce our speaker this evening, the Honorable Kim Martisavage, County Court Judge, Jefferson County. Distinguished Jefferson alum Kim Martisavage is a native of Northern New York, raised on his family's dairy farm in Evans Mills. He has dedicated the majority of his adult life to public service, serving as full-time county court judge and acting Jefferson County Surrogate and Family Court Judge for the last 20 years. In addition, the New York State Chief Judge appointed Judge Martisavage acting Supreme Court Justice in 2010. Previously held elected positions include Town Justice for Theresa and Luray Town Councilman. During his 2 terms as County Court Judge, Judge Martisavage has presided over thousands of cases and holds an outstanding appellate record, having been overturned only once. He is highly regarded for his work to improve the criminal justice system and public safety of the community. Judge Martisavage established the Jefferson County Drug Court in 2002 before county drugs courts were mandated by the state and later expanded drug court services to veteran offenders. He has instituted jury trial reforms, felony screenings, and accountable case management system. Judge Martisavage has been recognized with several awards, including the Public Servant Award of Jefferson County Alcohol and Substance Abuse Community Services Board. In 1994, Jefferson Community College recognized his accomplishments with the Alumni Award for Distinguished Service. In 1981, Judge Martisavage became the first alumnus of Jefferson Community College to be appointed to the college's Board of Trustees. He chaired the board for 4 years and probably sat on the same stage for numerous commencement ceremonies, as well as sat in a seat just like yours for his own graduation from Jefferson. He went on to earn a bachelor's degree in government and master's degree in education administration, both from St. Lawrence University, and a Juris Doctorate degree from Western New England University. Without further ado, please join me in welcoming our speaker this evening, the Honorable Kim Martisavage.
Thank you, sir. Chair Hunter, President Ty Stone, members of the stage party, ladies and gentlemen of the JCC class of fall of 2019, distinguished honorees, members of the JCC community, family, and friends. Thank you very much for that kind introduction, but it's really my honor and pleasure to be with all of you here today in this institution, which obviously holds a very special place in my heart, to salute and to celebrate the achievements and successes of you, the members of the class of 2019. This is your party, and this is your day to acknowledge your own personal hard work, your discipline, your commitment, and the joys and maybe a few tears along the way that help bring you to this stage tonight. I know that even as affordable as JCC is, many of you have had to hold down part-time or full-time jobs just to help pay the bills so that you could pursue your educational goals here at JCC. Some of you have changed a lot of diapers and gotten the kids to their own school activities and doctor's appointments. Some of you have taken care of the medical and emotional needs of elderly parents and other family members. Some of you have persevered and thrived here at JCC when some people may have told you that you were not college material, or have told you that JCC would be a waste of your time and money. And some of you have had to postpone or adjust your own personal goals and coursework schedule while you were deployed and defending our very nation that offers and supports educational opportunities like JCC. Each of you, with your own unique lives and your own unique challenges, have earned the right to celebrate your success today. And just remember, if this program seems a little long or if I seem a little long-winded, it's just because we want to stretch out this celebration as long as possible. At the same time that we do recognize that today is all about you, I hope most of you would agree that you didn't get here alone. You have each received a quality education from a quality institution that is fortunate to have an outstanding and committed faculty and support staff that recognizes that they succeed when you succeed. Many of you have also gotten here with the support and the love of family members and friends who have stood by you and supported you and who have not asked for anything in return except to share in your happiness and success. Now, I know Dr. Stone has mentioned them before, but please join me in recognizing all the faculty, staff, family, and friends that help you get here today by giving them a healthy round of applause. For nearly six decades or 3 generations now, JCC has been a vibrant symbol of hope to our community and region. There are very few families today in our county who have not had members that have been positively affected by this college. It has become a very important part of our regional and our state economy by, among other things, developing sustained partnerships with businesses, with Fort Drum and other governmental agencies, with other educational institutions, and with the medical and service professions, among others. One of the ways that JCC has been able to sustain its leadership role in the life of our community has been to periodically review its mission, goals, and objectives, and to adjust them in a timely way to reflect the needs and the demands of our economy and society. JCC has just completed a 5-year master plan after working for over a year with all of the constituents of the college, including community members, to define and redefine its mission and its vision for the future, and to articulate and reaffirm core institutional values that would help it to provide a quality education for its students in the future. That process has resulted in a strategic plan that has identified 5 core institutional values that, quote, represent the fundamental beliefs that underpin our culture. They reflect the type of environment we seek to work in, how we want to work together, and the types of behaviors and characteristics expected of all employees at Jefferson Community College, close quote. These 5 core values include learning, inclusion, community, integrity, and empowerment. I commend the college for embracing and fostering these core values and would humbly suggest that these values should not only be expected from all of the employees here, but that it also be an institutional policy that all students should strive for them as well. And today I would like to talk a little bit about the core value of integrity that is mentioned in JCC's strategic plan and which is described in that document as the commitment to transparency and honesty that creates a culture of accountability built on respect and trust. The Greek researcher, educator, and philosopher Aristotle is credited with saying, quote, "Educating the mind without educating the heart is no education at all." So what do you think Aristotle was talking about? I think he was saying that we should not only teach the physical and social sciences, like math, reading and writing, history and politics, and business management and the other subjects, but we should also teach and strive to learn the moral values in each of those disciplines as well. And if we do that, we help the student to develop integrity, virtue, and character. People and organizations and institutions that have integrity are trusted. All of our most cherished institutions exist because we trust them to do what is right. Richard Edelman is the president and the CEO of Edelman Public Relations Company and annually publishes the Edelman Trust Barometer that measures the trust level of most of the institutions that we depend on in our everyday lives. The 2018 Edelman survey, not surprisingly, showed that trust in the United States has suffered the largest ever drop in the survey's history, and that the faith in government dropped 14 points to just 33%. Edelman said last January that, quote, "The U.S. is enduring an unprecedented crisis of trust," and that, quote, "This is the first time a massive drop in trust has not been linked to a pressing economic issue or a catastrophe," close quote. He went on to say that, quote, "The root cause of this fall is the lack of objective facts and rational discourse." Just look at the crisis in Washington these days, where it seems that the only code of conduct for many of our politicians down there is that the ends always justifies the means, no matter how outrageous or false or misleading or hurtful those means are. Integrity in Washington these days is a very scarce commodity. The good news from the Edelman survey is that educational institutions are the second most trusted industry sector in their survey, receiving a whopping 70% trusted grade. Now, maybe that's because a good educational institution is in the very business of objective facts and rational discourse that Mr. Edelman was talking about. The highest trusted industry, by the way, was the technology industry, with 75% trusted grade. Niall McCarthy has written an article for Forbes magazine about another poll that was taken last year in June of 2018 by the Gallup organization that showed 74% of Americans trusted the military a great deal or quite a lot, and that 67% felt the same way about the small business industry. Now, what do all of these institutions that we trust so much have in common? Well, I believe one of the things they all have in common is that each institution has an objective set of rules of behavior or code of conduct or ethical guidelines that they adopt and they follow that make them accountable, that these rules, guidelines, or codes all foster systems of integrity, creating that atmosphere of trust with the general public. While you were here as a student at JCC, and if you studied engineering or criminal justice or law enforcement or nursing or EMT or other medical professions or social work or counseling or business management or teaching, chances are that you have already studied about some of the moral and ethical considerations of those professions and the standards of behavior that you will be held to if you work in those fields. If you are or have been a member of the military, you already are very aware that there is a moral code of conduct for the soldier on and off the battlefield. This graduation is the second graduation ceremony that I have attended today. This morning I participated in my last graduation as the Jefferson County Drug Court Judge in a program that we first created in 2001 to treat chemically addicted criminal offenders through an intensive holistic program, sometimes affectionately referred to as coercive treatment, lasting a year or more to help reduce crime and improve public safety in our community. Every alcoholic and other addict in the program, by definition, is extremely selfish and self-centered and is lied to, cheated, and or stolen from other people, many times from their families, from their employers and co-workers, and their closest friends, people that used to trust them the most. This lack of trust and integrity of these defendants has damaged and destroyed many, if not all, of their relationships. We have had some great successes over the years in helping some of our addicted neighbors to rewire their brain, to change their habits through medical and mental health treatment, and one reason for that success is that the former offender has learned to adopt a new personal code of conduct that has restored their integrity and reestablished or created trust where there wasn't any. Many have succeeded because they have each individually learned to be responsible and accountable for their own choices and their own behavior. All of us in our own personal lives will continue to be challenged to make moral choices and ethical decisions in the future, at work and at home. Our words and our actions mean something and have consequences to the people that we live and work with. Integrity isn't just some abstract concept important only to professors or military brass or to judges. It means something and is very real to your partner or your child that heard your promises or depends on the commitments that you have made to them. It means something to your coworkers who sometimes trust you with their very employment future. It means something to your friend who only hopes that you listen to them, trusting that you will not pass judgment on them. Integrity is real, it is important, and it is worth studying about. So, ladies and gentlemen of the class of 2019, I would strongly urge you to set aside a little time on December 19 every year from now on during the hustle and bustle of the holiday season to do a couple things. First, do something nice for yourself or for somebody else if that makes you feel good, to remind you of the joy of success that you feel in this place tonight. Secondly, take stock of your own personal code of behavior and recommit yourselves to do the right thing, knowing that integrity matters. Thank you once again for asking me to come and celebrate with you tonight. Merry Christmas and Happy Holidays to you and to those that you love.
Judge Marta Savage, thank you for making this 2019 fall commencement truly special. We sincerely appreciate your commitment to education and to the North Country community, and we wish you well in your retirement. We are now coming to the moment that you have all been waiting for. This evening, candidates for graduation become the newest members of the Jefferson Community College alumni. In recognition of your commencement, the Alumni Association will present you with a commemorative gift after you cross the stage. I want to extend my own personal congratulations to all of you. It is indeed a privilege and honor to serve as this college's president and to work with students, faculty, and staff to help you achieve your goals. We sincerely hope that the ceremony today doesn't mark the end of your relationship with Jefferson, but that you will continue to feel like and be a member of this college community. The college awards 3 types of degrees to those who have successfully completed 2-year programs of study: Associate in Applied Science, Associate in Science, and Associate in Arts. Certificates are awarded to those who have successfully completed a 1-year program. Chair Hunter, will you please join me at the podium? Will the candidates for certificates and degrees please rise? Chair Hunter, these members of the fall class of 2019 are identified as candidates for commencement and are recommended to the Board of Trustees for the appropriate certificates and degrees.
On behalf of the Board of Trustees, it gives me great pleasure to award to you certificates and degrees of Associates in Applied Science, Associates in Arts, and Associates in Science, with all the rights and privileges pertaining thereto.
Will Associate Vice President Geraldine Fairman please escort the candidates from the Liberal Arts Division to the stage? Please hold your applause until all candidates have received their credentials.
I am pleased to present the following candidates for certificates and degrees in chemical dependency, childhood education, criminal justice, early childhood, fire protection technology, homeland security, human services, humanities and social sciences, individual studies, and physical education. Jessica Bailey, Human Services, Chemical Dependency. Christina M. Miller, Chemical Dependency. Kennedy Alexis Thruston, Chemical Dependency. Jason Robbins, Fire Protection Technology. Benjamin Paul Decker, Individual Studies. James Donald Eulinger III, Childhood Education. Ricaldo Carrasco, Humanities and Social Sciences. Javier Jimenez, Humanities and Social Sciences. Stu Richard Shannon, Humanities and Social Sciences. Asia Maria Compton, Humanities and Social Sciences. Jenna Melissa Wilson, Childhood Education. Ashley Lynn Towsley, Childhood Education. Margaret Ellen Blodgett, Individual Studies. Diane Marie Toppin, early childhood. Sarah Ann Jones, humanities and social sciences. Daria Elizabeth Mahan, humanities and social sciences. Caitlin E. Purda, humanities and social sciences. Casey Lee Stevens, humanities and social sciences. Natalie Eileen Tucker, humanities and social sciences. Jerry Lynn Palmer, humanities and social sciences, psychology. Carly Ray Wood, humanities and social sciences, psychology. Joshua Brian Olmsted, individual studies. Austin Joseph Falk, criminal justice. Jasmine Irene Granger, criminal justice. Hunter Cabot Whitney, criminal justice. Sarah Ellen Lindsay, criminal justice and human services. Julia Christine Gillifellan, criminal justice. Marissa Claire Domeyer, criminal justice. Prince Conte, individual studies. Miranda Dawn Shell, humanities and social sciences, psychology. Cameron Sarah Twiss, humanities and social sciences. Paige Elizabeth Stevens, humanities and social sciences. Leah Danielle Munoz, criminal justice. Sarah Marie Putnam, early childhood. Riley Elizabeth Catlin, human services. Stephen Clemens, chemical dependency and human services. Nadra Latoya White Robinson, human services. Rogelio Silva, individual studies. Michaela Corin Sloan, individual studies. Brittany Lynn McLean, individual studies. Kayla Lynn Strunches, human services. Tiani Marie Clax, human services. Courtney Mariah Steen, early childhood.
Congratulations to those receiving certificates and degrees from the Liberal Arts Division. Will Associate Vice President Linda Dietrich please escort the candidates from the Mathematics, Science, Technology, and Health Division to the stage. Again, please hold your applause until all the candidates have received their credentials.
I am pleased to present the following candidates for certificates and degrees in agribusiness, computer information technology, hospitality and tourism, mathematics, science, nursing, and zoo technology. Jamie Christie Messenger, hospitality and tourism, certificate in individual studies, AAS. Nicholas M. Robinson, agribusiness, AAS. Priest Bond, computer information technology, AAS. Taylor Ann Rose, computer information technology, AAS. Roy Charles Gilder, Jr., hospitality and tourism, culinary arts, AAS. Molly J. Martin, hospitality and tourism, hotel and restaurant management, AAS. Ashley Lynn Murray, hospitality and tourism, hotel and restaurant management, AAS. Brittany Marie Lapointe, business administration, AAS. Nora C. Kruger, nursing, AAS. Brandy Ray Klein, nursing, AAS. Michaela Lee Houghton, nursing, AAS. Taylor Mackenzie Endres, nursing, AAS. Megan Goff Black, nursing, AAS. Alyssa Marie Aza, nursing, AAS. Megan Ashley Aguilar, nursing, AAS. Heidi Lynn O'Brien, nursing, AAS. Natalie L. Richardson, nursing, AAS. Tiffany Beach, mathematics and science, allied health, AS. Kayla Marie Side, mathematics and science, science concentration, AS. David Michael Hennigan, mathematics, AS. Shakam McMullen, humanities and social sciences, AA.
Congratulations to those receiving certificates and degrees from the Mathematics, Science, Technology, and Health Division. Will Associate Vice President Terrence Harris please escort the candidates from the Workforce Development and Business Division to the stage. Again, please hold your applause until all candidates have received their credentials.
I am pleased to present the following candidates for certificates and degrees in accounting, business administration, office technologies, paralegal, and sports management. Dawson Caleb Jones, Accounting AAS. Trevor Sheldon Chamberlain, Business Administration AAS. Hold on, Helen Inez Witham Washer, Office Technology, Medical AAS. Allison Burrows, Accounting AS. Theresa Margaret Pratt, Accounting AS. Emily Hewitt, Business Administration AS. Marcy Lynn Jones, Business Administration AS. Shane Michael Moyer, Business Administration AS. Rachel Martin, Business Administration AS. Mario Jermal Jones, Business Administration AS. Aaron Scott Cheeseman, Business Administration AS. Faiza Linda Widrago, Accounting AS. Pamela Lindsay, Paralegal AAS. Adriana Penzon Malaver, Office Technology, Medical AAS. Timothy Allen Towsley, Accounting AAS. Carly Theresa Mason, Business Administration AS. Freshta Sharifi, Business Administration AS.
Congratulations to those receiving certificates and degrees from the Workforce Development and Business Division. Sincere congratulations to each of you. You have now become the newest Jefferson Community College alumni. Let's applaud again. The college takes great pride in our alumni, and we look forward to sharing in your future achievements. Tonight, we also recognize the success of 12 students who have completed bachelor's degrees or master's degrees. All of these students have completed their degrees through their institution's partnership with the Jefferson Higher Education Center. Many, if not most, of the students who complete bachelor's degrees and master's degrees through the Higher Education Center have also previously graduated from Jefferson Community College. On behalf of Bryant and Stratton College, it is my privilege to present the baccalaureate degree to a student who has completed coursework to receive a Bachelor of Science degree in Health Services Administration from Bryant and Stratton College. Will Associate Vice President Terrence Harris please escort the candidate from Bryant Stratton and Stratton College to the stage?
I am pleased to present the following candidate for a Bachelor in Science degree in Health Services Administration from Bryant and Stratton College. Chelsea M. Patchen, Bachelor of Science degree in Health Services Administration.
We are pleased to welcome Dr. Nikki Shrimpton, Interim Vice Provost for Academic Affairs, who will present the baccalaureate degrees from SUNY Empire State College.
It's with great pleasure that I bring to you today the warm wishes and sincere congratulations of the entire faculty, staff, and administration of SUNY Empire State College. I'd like to thank President Stone and her administration for hosting this evening's commencement, and the Empire State College faculty and staff here in Watertown for their dedication to our mission and our students. We're honored to partner with Jefferson Community College's Higher Education Center in providing opportunities for students to achieve advanced degrees without having to travel or relocate. Indeed, one of our fall graduates is an alumna of Jefferson County Community College and is now pursuing a master's degree in education with SUNY Potsdam here at the Higher Education Center. As some of you may already know, SUNY Empire State College is the distinctive statewide SUNY college that focuses on non-traditional teaching and learning. Our faculty mentors guide student learners through designing individual degree programs within 12 broad areas of study in a variety of modalities, including face-to-face, online, and blended study. We also provide college credit for prior college-level learning gained from work and life experience. Today, we celebrate the result of our graduates' dedication and hard work at SUNY Empire State College. You will now join a family of over 87,000 Empire State College alumni around the world. And like many here tonight, you're also joining the entire global SUNY family as one of over 3 million alumni. Your academic accomplishments are impressive and highly valued, and as ambassadors of the college, you make us very proud. Will Associate Vice President Terrence Harris please escort the candidates from SUNY Empire State College to the stage?
I am pleased to present the following candidates for the Bachelor in Science degree in Cultural Studies and in Interdisciplinary Studies from SUNY Empire State College. Astrid Carolina Polton, Bachelor of Science degree in Cultural Studies, Spanish language. Tanisha Ritchie, Bachelor of Science degree in Interdisciplinary Studies.
Thank you. Next, I am pleased to welcome Dr. Kristen Esterberg, President of SUNY Potsdam, who will present the bachelor's and master's degrees from SUNY Potsdam.
Thank you, members of the stage party. Thank you, President Stone. Welcome, graduates and guests. It is my great pleasure to represent SUNY Potsdam for today's commencement ceremony. As SUNY Potsdam's president, I am grateful to be here today to recognize our outstanding candidates who will be completing their Master of Science for Teachers in Childhood Education, Master of Science in Education for Curriculum and Instruction, as well as the Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Each of these individuals has worked incredibly hard, made tremendous sacrifices, and demonstrated a level of professionalism and commitment that is worth recognition here today and is a testament to their character and perseverance. While we celebrate the culmination of our students' academic journeys here today, it is also with excitement and anticipation that we will see the difference they will make to a child in a classroom, or their advocacy for education, or the leadership that they will demonstrate in an organization. I am looking forward to the impact they will make every day of their careers. Congratulations to all of our SUNY Potsdam bachelor's and master's degree candidates. We are all very proud of what you have accomplished and wish you nothing but the best in the years to come. I would like to invite Dr. Alan Grant, Dean of the School of Education and Professional Studies, to join me for their formal procession across the stage. Will Jefferson Associate Vice President Terrence Harris please escort the candidates from SUNY Potsdam to the stage?
I am pleased to present the following candidates for the Bachelor's of Science in Business Administration and Master of Science in Teaching from SUNY Potsdam. Memory Jardine Byers, Bachelor of Science degree in Business Administration. Bailey Elizabeth Hall, Bachelor of Science in Business Administration. Natalie Nicole Turner, Master of Science in Teaching in Childhood Education. Katie Pitkin, Master of Science in Teaching in Childhood Education. Just hold on. Carrie Kenzior, Master of Science in Teaching in Childhood Education. Amy Egenston, Master of Science in Teaching in Childhood Education. Sarah Gonsalves, Master of Science in Teaching in Childhood Education. Jenna Gerstenschlager, Master of Science in Teaching in Childhood Education.
Congratulations to those receiving bachelor's and master's degrees from Bryant and Stratton College, Empire State College, and Potsdam. I'd like all of our graduates to stand one more time. You may now move your tassels to the left side to signify receiving your degree. Congratulations to each and every one of you. You may now be seated. Quite appropriately, the major focus of this evening's celebration is on you, the graduates of the class of 2019. It takes a team effort, however, to create your educational experience. And working in partnership with you, both within the classroom and in scores of extracurricular programs and activities, were this college's faculty and staff. For the learning and respect for education nurtured within each classroom, for the support activities delivered so professionally by staff members across this campus, and for the well-maintained facilities and beautiful grounds, all of us are truly grateful. Will each of you join me at this time in extending a most deserved round of applause to this college's outstanding group of educators? Immediately following the ceremony, a reception honoring the graduates will be held in the Jules Center Commons, located on the lower level of the Jules Center. I hope parents, families, and friends of the graduates will visit the reception to meet the faculty and staff who have worked closest with this year's graduating class. Please stand for the benediction from Chaplain Raymond.
Graduates, be the light that opens opportunities for others. Be the guide that earns the trust of others. Be the friend that is there, simply there. At Jefferson Community College, you have richly received. Go now and generously give. May the blessing of a loving God be given to each of you. Amen.
Thank you, Sister Juliana. Please remain standing until the academic procession has retired. Once again, congratulations, class of 2019, and good evening.